Happy Tuesday and welcome to Mrs. DeVita's virtual art room. We are going to draw some sloths today. I know we're a bit late, but the sloths kind of took their time because they are slow. So we're going to go ahead, get your paper, get your pencil ready, whatever you have to draw with, whether it's a Sharpie. So you guys ready? All right, let's draw some sloths today. So what we're going to do, friends, see if you can see my paper. All right, we are going to start with our sloth's head first, and we're going to start either to the left or the right side of the paper. So what we're going to do, we're going to come in, and we're going to draw a circle for our head here. All right, what we're going to do next is we're going to do our body of our sloth, and our body of our sloth is going to be kind of like a little jelly bean shape of sorts. So we're going to come in. You want to make it too skinny, but you also don't want to make it too chunky either. All right, so we got our body of our sloth. See if you guys can see that. So right now we have our head and we have our body. Now sloths like to hang up in the canopy of the rainforest or the jungle. So they're normally hanging from a branch. To kind of hang out there. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to come in. I'm going to draw two lines, kind of spaghetti noodle lines here. It doesn't have to be perfectly straight, of course. And again, I know you guys can tell I got something on my paper. Your paper does not have to be perfectly clean to start with. It creates a little bit of character there. All right, so we have our butt, our head, our body, and we have our branch. Now what we're going to do is we're going to start with the back leg, and we're going to kind of overlap, actually this front leg or back leg, we're going to kind of overlap it on the branch. And the reason we're using a pencil, remember, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is because we're going to have to do some erasing. So we're going to kind of come in, we're going to draw this upside down kind of letter U shape. I'm going to do just like that. So we've got this leg. The leg is going to go up and over the branch. Do you guys see that? It goes up and over the branch. And we're going to come back in. We're going to erase this little part right here. All right. Now we're going to work on our front leg, which is going to be right up around where the head is. You guys can see that. All right. And that is going to do the same. It's going to be a little bit more narrow. Looks kind of like a little bit of a teddy bear or something, sort of, doesn't it? We're going to go up and over the branch once again. And we're going to kind of erase right down here where it overlaps the body and right here where it overlaps the branch because he's kind of grabbing onto the branch. And I know you can't see this. Oh, we have a sloth. He wants to say hello. All right. It's a very quiet sloth. So what we're going to do is we're going to work on a back leg and another little leg right here. And these little legs. We're going to actually see the back leg here. Sloths have very long toenails. That is how they can manage to hang on to the branch. So we have this long leg that kind of wraps around. It's an Easter sloth, I see. Got the Easter bunny sloth coming in. And it has long toenails. So we get these 4 very long toenails. Can you guys see those legs? And this one's kind of wrapping around. You guys see that? And again, I'm keeping it kind of sketchy because I can erase anything that I need to. Okay? Now we've got our branch. You can come in. You can draw a couple little leaves. He's peeking in to see what his friend looks like here that we're drawing. Just kind of draw some leaves as I go along. What are we missing over here, friends? That's right, we are missing the face of our sloth. We're going to keep it kind of simple and kind of cute. So what we're going to do is we're going to come in on the head here. You guys see that? And we're going to draw that little round part. That's usually the lighter part of the face there. And we're going to draw the part that comes around the eyes. They have this little part around the eyes here. And you can make those little, if you want to make sort of little cute cartoony eyes, that's fine. It looks a little strange right now, I know. I don't want them to look cross-eyed, so you can kind of fix it as you go along. Cute little nose. It's like a little, if you want to make it shiny, that's fine. Okay. And a little sloth smile. All right, and again, I'm keeping it sketchy just to kind of start off with. If I need to change the shape of my head, I can always do that. All right. Let's see what I have so far. Okay. Now, we have our sloth here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to kind of go around it. And I'm going to make it look kind of, it's got that long, thick fur. And their fur, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, actually grows algae on it because they move so very slowly and it gets so damp in the damp jungle and rainforest that sometimes they're actually coated in algae and things like that. All right, and what you can do for the background, ladies and gentlemen, is if you come in on my example here, what it is, I came in and I made him look like he was in the jungle by drawing kind of his little habitat, right? What is a habitat, ladies and gentlemen? Right, that's right, where an animal lives, or his environment. You can come in, I did a little orchid here. If you come in and look at my little face, you can do some details. You can kind of make him look a little bit more furry. So I can always come back in and do things like vines. I could draw some bugs in there, like a butterfly, dragonflies. I want to come in. Have some things going on in the background. So there are a lot of different things you can do to kind of enhance your picture. All right, and we have some sloths today. Thank you so much for drawing with us today, and thank you for joining us in Mrs. DeVita's virtual art room. Bye, see you tomorrow.